1925, Betty and Bob McCaleb, who the ranch is named after, bought this place. They lived in Southern California. They bought it sight unseen and started gold mining, and operating several different mines in the mountains behind us. But in that span of time between Bob passing and Betty passing, as Betty started to get older, she was a really tough woman, but as she started to get older, things started to get a little bit harder for her. So she at one point reached out to the Boy Scouts and sort of became involved with the Boy Scouts. And they started camping out here and helping her with the property, maintaining it and taking care of everything out here, and helping her along. And then when she passed, she willed the property to the Boy Scouts. So I started living here in about almost 5 years ago. The original house that was here burned down in the Biscuit Fire in 2002. And then last year, we had the Chetco Bar Fire start off this way. Yeah, this year, this fire started and it got very close, as you can see. We had fire literally all the way around us, but with the work that these guys did, we've got a green oasis in the middle of black. We couldn't be happier with the outcome, honestly. We evacuated the kids out a couple of weeks ago when things really started to sort of spin up, because it could be scary, a lot of action around, and things can move fast. Allison stayed around until last Thursday when things really started to heat up. We're trying to figure out when's going to be a good time to get them home. Here on the property, I don't have a huge concern. Some rockfall obviously is to be expected, but as far as snags and that sort of a thing, after everything got done sort of burning in here, and even before that, the guys came in here and got rid of a lot of big, dead trees that they thought were going to be a problem. Talking to Andy Hayes and him sort of helping us through this process, they were in here, letting us know, hey, we're going to pull these trees, we're going to get these down, this is why. People are going to be fighting fire in here, they can fall down. And then they laid all the sprinkler out and got everything, all the pumps and everything set up, and they just kept reevaluating their plan and improving upon it. And the whole time, even when fire is racing down this canyon like a freight train, it sounded like a freight train. When it was coming down that canyon, I was out here taking pictures and that sort of thing, because that was how calm I was. I felt really good. Like, okay, these guys have got it. You're watching an entire mountain go up in flames, and you're several hundred yards away. You can feel the heat coming off of it, and it's scary, but at the same time, I felt absolutely comfortable, because I had Andy over here telling me kind of what was going on, giving me updates constantly. Really, really good with information. And the way that they had protected this place, and the amount of guys and the competency level that I saw out of the firefighters out here was, yeah, I felt 100% safe. At one point I was told by a couple of guys, we're going to build this thing into a fortress. They've said essentially, like, yes, the fire is going to come through here, but this is our plan on how we're going to deal with it when it does. I really want to thank all the people that are out here. Rob and the Wilson team, those guys they're top notch, Billy and her Grayback team, excellent. I don't have enough good things to say about Andy. That guy, he made this really, really easy for what it was. Forest fires are scary.